You have to take your car, the painted one?
This is on. What are you talking about?
You said I have to take my car Tuesday.
No, the truck.
Oh,
It's
forget it.
the truck. It's a thingy. The I don't understand that stars crap.
Push it. Look at
What?
He doesn't know how to push
Oh,
the
I
door
know
open.
he doesn't.
Come here, Cross. Give me. Oh my gosh.
But he doesn't know how.
Push your nose.
Crosby, you come through there. Oh, now he's sitting down. He doesn't know how to come through.
You're a baby. Watch out.
He obviously doesn't know how to push.
I know, but anybody don't know that.
Oh, Krause, don't call him though, because he'll jump up on here. Be terrible. Hi, everybody. Misty is at a retreat. I'm so sad too because she didn't invite me, and I may have gone.
Retreat for like crafters?
Yeah,
Oh.
like her and Kim, and there's like 6 other people. I'm like, oh, she could have invited me because number one, chances are I probably wouldn't have gone, but it would have been nice to have an invite. No invite, and maybe I would have gone. Like I feel like getting on a plane right now and going someplace.
Okay.
But I do.
Okay, go
But
ahead.
I'm just home for a couple days
Ah.
before our little Diane Rapay. She's still alive, thank God. We're only laughing because Diane and poor Tanya, they helped us break down our booth in Lancaster. And it was very, very warm. And they actually start moving stuff to the trailer. And we're like, no, you don't have to do that. And they're like, no, we want to. Poor Diane Rapay said, yeah, I'll help you. She's going to go back in a crop, sweating like I am. I mean, like, everyone sweats except
She
for
said
Justine.
she loved it, but...
Oh, you didn't love it. There's no way you could love it. Happy Fanster Friday. Justine and I are going to the casino afterwards. Oh, and by the way, let's just get this out of the way. I asked for permission to post that picture of Justine yesterday. So permission was asked and granted. So for those of you who are like, oh my God, she's so mean, I can't believe she posted that. And I did not take that picture. That is when Justine was in her mean phase for many, many, many years. And now, if you saw that picture, do you not see why I was so scared to be her friend? Not even be a friend. I didn't even want to be your friend. That was the goal.
I don't think I look like that all the time.
You look like that all the time.
I think I just woke up. And,
No,
yeah.
that's because someone said that. You're saying that. You look like that all the time.
See, someone can't even believe that was me.
Right, because you're like this now.
Who hurt you, Justine?
That is exactly. That is why when people tell me that I'm lying, or like Vonda says I'm picking on you, and I'm not picking on you. She's very lovely now. She's a great person, but that is what she was like in high school. We can call right now like 8 people we graduated with. And we could ask them their opinions right now of you, and I bet you every single one of them would say, oh, she was mean. Right?
I don't think I
We
was
could play
mean.
that game one day.
No.
Who hurt you, Justine? So funny. I still have to get Tracy, we didn't even start yet, so you're good. You're here. We're all good. So anyhow, everybody, welcome. Doesn't it feel like it's been forever? This every other week stuff really does make it feel like it is forever. It is all your positive influence. No, I was too scared. I really was scared of her. It was a perfect picture because as soon as I saw that picture, which by the way, she showed Peggy even before me. That's what she looked like. You were
No, I sent it to you, and then I...
Okay, but then,
yeah.
okay.
You got it first.
But then you sent it to Peggy. I didn't even have to send it to Peggy. Anyhow, hello everybody. Welcome to Fanster Friday. If you are new, and we do have a handful of new people, if you are new, we do an official class every other Friday, and today is an official class. It's actually, let's go back down onto this. It's actually class 412. We're going to have to shut that door while Rooney's barking, I think. It's actually 412, and wish you were doing a Philly Jersey crop again. So do we. But you know what, Tori? We're going to be in New Jersey in 3 weeks. Are you going to come to New Jersey then? Or come to that show. But anyhow, it's an official class, and we're off the card again today. We are making little tins, And I do have a tin to show you that is actually done, and we're going to do a tin with the fabric tape that I gave you. But these are the tins, which I thought was pretty awesome, and you guys liked it too, which I'm glad. I'm really glad because I have a couple other things up my sleeve. But I can tell you for 413, it's going to be 2 cards again, but they're going to be like adorned, draped with real crystals. I mean, like lots of crystals. So that, and again, for those of you who don't know, I'm Jennifer, this is Justine, and I think that's all we have to say for the new people. For those of you who just saw the Stamplistic page, where I can't believe you guys, this pin right here. I mean, I can't believe, first of all, we gave this pin out. I think a lot of you guys had to throw this away. Let me see if I get this under here. This pin right here. We sent this pin out to you guys in an online class. It was very, very early on. I would say, I'm going to say it's the first 6 months.
Yeah.
Had to be after we called you guys Fancers, is right after that. And everybody had them in their class kits. So for all you guys that said you did not get those pins, I cannot believe it. I think Michelle was right when she said a lot of people threw them away. So those of you who get class 413, which will go on sale next week, well, if you do that, can you just do it lightly?
I try, but it doesn't. That's why I really.
Well, no, you could do lightly like this.
I know, but it's hard to reach over.
Steenie,
Jenny,
it's not. Let's try it. Go ahead, try it.
No, I'm good.
Try it.
Steenie.
Nice and gently. Okay. Okay.
Oh, see?
Just tell me when to focus. I'll do it.
Okay.
Remind me so I need to get this fixed too. Remind me so I can do that. Vonda has hers. Beverly has hers. Karen has hers on the tall.
No, you don't need to win one. It's going to be in the next class.
Yeah, they're just going to be. We're going to put them in the class because Marion Phillips said, "I can't believe you guys have a pin and I don't have one, and I cannot believe that she doesn't have one." So I had Elizabeth pull them out. We have enough to put them in every kit. So for next week. So for 403, 413, I mean, you'll have them in the kit. So don't throw them away. Yes, there's more.
Sure.
There's more spots in Croptoberfest. In fact, we only have 60 people registered, which at this point we really should have 70. So we're about 10 people down on average. So yes, there is more spots. But okay, so let's begin. So you have some of these. Well, you guys like these tin lids so much, and these have tins. Everyone has tins. I just took them out for the sake of having them all right here. Everyone liked these so much that we ran out of this color of paper. So I had to substitute the green and I think the brown. So everybody who has auto ship and auto pay have these colors. I know Robbie and Sherry who buy more than 2 of them. You guys have half and half. For the people who buy 2 kits, did we do 1 and 1?
Yes.
We did for sure?
Yes.
For sure.
Almost positive.
I'm almost positive too. So the people who bought 2, thank you, Misty. I like it too. For the people who bought, who always buy 2 kits, you have 1 of this color and 1 of the other color, and the other color is not totally off from these. They're the same. They're the same hue for sure. So let's go back down here on this. They're definitely the same hue. And with that said, I have in my kit the quote unquote new colors, which again is just a different hue. That's it.
413 we're doing from Schaumburg.
Yes, 413 is from Stromberg. Yes. Yes. So easy class kit to do. This is probably one of the easiest kits Justine had to put together. And let me tell you what my thinking was involved in this class kit. When you look at these tins, whether you have, this paper or the other matchy-match paper, because again, it all matches, this is the same exact paper that we use here and the same exact paper we use here. And let me tell you my way of thinking, because this is one of those teaching moments. Tell me if Sherry Nima Walkis is on here too. So this, and this, same paper, but if you look at them, they're a little bit different. When you look at them, they look different. They look like they could even be different colors, and it's only because I used the paper in different order on each one, which means that all 3 of these will match, but they look different. Okay, so same paper, so they match, but different because I changed up the order of the paper, which we will do too. Okay, so we have, I think on these little guys, you should have the same exact 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should have 8 of these in the little guys. And if you look at them, they're going to be the same exact design. So when we get to this will be the same exact design. We're just going to cut that in half and use that. This will be the same exact design. So let's go ahead and use our halves right now. And just to make sure that, well, I know it's right. Just to make sure, you can go through and make sure it's the same exact design on every sheet of paper.
We
which
still
it's
have
going
a
to
few
be.
left of these, Diane.
We do. We do. Oh, and speaking about blinging these, oh, I'm so glad I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Most of you know about Crafters Classroom. Crafters Classroom, for September, Misty will be jeweling the bottom of this. So that will be Crafters Classroom for Misty for September. And we do sell these, I think they're already on the website. We are selling these tins. There are 2 of them. You buy them in packs of 2 for, I think, $4.50, $4.25. So if you want tins, you can buy the tins if you wanted to make more. Okay, so does everyone have the same exact, these colors? Now, I will say that we're not going to use every single color in all of these. I don't think we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't. So you are going to have some left over, okay? And again, we have some people who have this color paper and some have a substitute, but it's a really good substitute. So let me pull this into play because this is what we're doing. And let's go ahead and take... Is that just 1? It is 1. Hold on, guys. That's 2. This is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this only is going to use 5 papers.
Oops.
So we are going to have some extra. So I don't care. And we had to do, well, this is the way, this is why you have extra. We have extra because we put this on the top, the second design on the middle, and the third design on the bottom. So we ran off the papers. It was just easier to make one master. So that's why you have extras. So some of you guys could parlay this into another tin for sure. Okay, so on this one, I don't care. For the people who have just those other colors, not the colors that I'm using, we're going to use brown. So pull out a brown. And for the people who have these colors, go ahead, and I don't care if you use this dark brown or this brown that has like zebra print through it. I think I'm going to use my just dark brown.
That's nice, Christine.
What'd you say?
She's going to make these and give them to people that helped her with her mother's memorial.
It's fantastic. Okay,
Come
so
on,
I don't
Diane.
care what you have, but let's go ahead and use brown. And again, you will have extras, and that's all good. And make sure I'm in screen, Justine.
You are.
But let's go ahead and just cut this out. And again, for our new people, we want to make sure that you kind of keep as much black line as you possibly can
Scoot up a tad.
on the inside
There
of
you
your
go.
scissors. Seems like my camera fell a little bit more. And am I even? Not even.
You're perfect.
Aw, well thank you, Justine. That's
Crosby.
awesome.
He's in there trying to find stuff.
He'll find stuff. He'll always find stuff if he goes to my craft room.
That's where he went.
Cross.
Here he comes. Hey! There you go. Come on. He comes right under there. Get over here.
Oh, he goes underneath the thingy.
Hi.
The table, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really quite funny.
You're a good boy.
So everyone's mid-year cheer.
No, Crosby is not coming to Schaumburg.
I wish so much he could.
He would be very bad there.
He would be bad there.
He would. Oh, hey.
Can you imagine he'd be going to you all and Peggy all the
I just
time?
got a kiss.
Our
2
Peggy's
kisses.
not there.
Hi.
Let me out. Let me out.
Hi. I got 2 kisses. Thank you.
Oh, we got to come up to this then.
Aw.
Here, guys. There we go.
There's Crosby. Annie.
Hey,
Aw.
every time I switch it, he goes back
He's
down.
camera shy.
He's definitely not camera shy. That's one thing he's not.
Sherry Watkins is on. She said, we'll check this out tomorrow.
Sherry.
She's probably at the Brewers game.
I'm going to call you by Sunday. And if I don't call you by Sunday, I want you to call me at 3 o'clock on Sunday, okay? So 3 o'clock Sunday would be great. Okay, so I could have used this. I could have used this. This, like, dark green. I like the brown.
Oh, she's at the state fair.
Oh, that's good.
Fun.
Did you realize, Justine, that if Leroy would have lived, like, next week, we would have been going to pick him up?
I know.
Seriously, we would have been picking him up next week. Boy, that cow could have had the best life ever. Okay, so now the next layer is going to be 2 greens. And I know you have 2 greens in there. Don't care which ones you use. I'm going to use what I perceive as my darker green first. And I'm going to cut a layer in. And I will show you what I'm going to cut.
Carol likes your ring too.
Thank you. Do you like, Justine, do you like this ring?
No.
Come, what?
If it was small, maybe. I don't like those kind of big things like that.
You don't think that looks good even on my hand?
Marion says, love your ring. Gracie the cow I told you about found a new home.
That's good. But I don't think I remember Gracie. You know what? I think these greens are too much alike.
Focus.
I think I may do this green. I think I may go back to this green. I am. So you pull out two greens that you like, guys. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, and we are going to do, can they see?
Yep.
We are going to go 1 layer in.
Cross.
And cut, I know, he's ridiculous. And cut this out. He's going to take us offline here.
Probably.
I'm not worried about this 1 point too much because I know I'm going to go there next and cover that up. But hold on, let me cut one more thing.
Sandy said the ring looks perfect on your hand.
It does. Thank you. Okay, so everyone look up. This is what I'm cutting off. Hold on, I gotta... There we go. That's what I'm cutting off.
Knock it off.
I still can't see that good. There we go. That's what I'm cutting off. And that's what I'm keeping.
Out. There you go.
I think the next thing we're going to do, Scotch Bonds, is a goat. I've already talked to her a little bit about that.
See you later.
Wouldn't a goat be fun? We could all take pictures with it at Croptoberfest.
Oh, God.
What? Goats are fun.
I didn't say they're not.
Right. Okay, everyone have that?
Focus.
Goat or maybe even a pig.
Oh, I like little pigs.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we'll get
Oh,
both.
Frozzy. He wanted to go up and let him up, and now he's pawing.
Oh, should I tell him the bad news?
Up.
Okay, this dog. We locked him out, now he's pawing at the door.
Well, we're not going to last too long.
Are they both down here?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Frozzy's already biting him.
I
No.
I sent, as everyone saw, the donation to St. Ambrose to Father Andrew. Cash was checked last Monday. I didn't get a thank you note for my thank you card. So I don't know if he's not going to thank me or write me back. I think somebody has to send a thank you thing, don't they? Maybe not.
Hey! Cross.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay,
Now let's
just
go.
put him upstairs.
Let's go. Come on, Rose.
Okay, so that is what I just cut out.
That didn't last long.
Okay, that's what I just cut out. So now oh, we can do goat yoga. You're right.
God, yeah.
You're right. I would break the poor goat's back. The next
They
layer
go
I'm
on
going to
you.
cut out.
You don't go on them.
What?
The goats go on you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
they go on your. Yeah, I think so.
Oh. This next one we're going to cut out, not from this one, from your other green one. Look, is this layer right here. So we're going to go layer in, and I want this layer right. Hold on. Do I want that layer? Yes, that is the layer that I cut. Yes, so I want this big layer right here. This one. Okay. I could cut that, but there's not a lot of that, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so my third one is just this one.
Alpacas would be great, and you can sell the wool.
That's true. But we're trying to save an animal from being slaughtered. That was the whole thing. Like if I bought an alpaca, if we bought an alpaca, what is it? Alpaca? I'd want to buy a house to keep the alpaca in our house. Could you see Crosby and the alpaca running around together?
No.
Oh, I could.
I don't think you keep alpacas in your house.
Well, no. I didn't say running around together in the house. I said running around together.
Oh, okay.
You're the one that went to the house.
No, you said I like to have it in my house.
I would like to, yes, I would like to have it.
Okay, now I get it.
Okay.
But you didn't say it like that.
I did.
Okay.
I said I would like to have a house with the alpaca.
Got it.
Do you?
Yes.
What does it mean?
You just have it here, like in your backyard or something.
Right, but I couldn't have it here.
Right.
The association wouldn't like it. Whoops. Oh, crap.
Get the tape.
Yep, I think I need to. No, actually, this goes on flat.
Alpaca, my friend raises alpacas. They're kind of dirty.
It's okay. We were going to save a cow and a pig. Okay. So that's that we're cutting out right there. Whoops. Does everyone see that? Vonda, we are not going to buy an animal. We're going to buy an animal. He's going to go to a sanctuary. But I appreciate that. Okay, so now I need one of my pinks or your peaches.
Folks.
I have a peach. Some of you have pink. And now we're just going to go a layer in. Because you have extra pieces, you might want to make another one.
Burke says you cut it wrong.
How did I cut it wrong? Where did I cut it wrong? I don't see how I cut it wrong. Nope, I don't scale. I don't know where I cut it wrong. Maybe when I was doing this. Are you talking about when I cut it there? Okay, so we're going to go layer in. And we're going to cut this layer out right now.
About 3 packs with 99-cent cookies.
You did?
Yeah. Did you bring those cookies home for Andy?
No.
Jenny.
I guess our Giant Eagle has $5.50 cookies on sale for what, $2?
99 cents.
99 cents. So
I think there's a dozen cookies in them, maybe 16.
Was there a lot of them there?
Yeah, there was no peanut butter. There was just like the M&M ones. They call it candy, but I'm sure it's M&Ms. Chocolate chip and the sugar. Not many sugar left. I just bought one of each.
Linda brought them in for us today, so everyone went home and bought some. I didn't.
I didn't know she said it's National Cookie Day or something?
Uh-huh. And I have to say, Gail Burke, you did save us because in here, guys, this is the one you have to cut out. Everyone look up. We were missing those 2 pieces in that Crafter's Classroom kit.
Sandy Singer's
That's hilarious.
20 of them.
So yeah, you were right. We were missing those 2 pieces, so we sent everyone's out. Okay, and the next one, the last one is yellow. Don't care which yellow you pick. And you're going to go a layer in.
Howdy, Pam.
And cut that out. And I didn't cut that circle out because I have big, big, big jewels for the centers. So we'll do one of these at a time. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to outline All my pieces. And then all of them are popped except for the two middle green ones. Not the bottom brown piece, but the next two layers are those, what we call green. So I'm going to outline them. And I'm going to take my time because I don't want to make, or I don't want to go inside. I don't want to draw a line through my project is what I'm saying. Yeah, so for those of you who are on the fence about our crop, you really should come.
Tracy Litwin says, I forgot to buy my lottery ticket today. Today is supposed to be a lucky day for me because a bird pooped on me today.
What?
Oh, boy.
I've
I didn't know
never
that's
heard of
supposed to
that
be.
before.
I didn't ever heard of that either. Huh.
If a bird poops on you, that's your lucky day?
Seems like a pretty shitty day.
It does seem like it would be a pretty crappy day. I think Gail was stopping me before when I was cutting it.
I think so too.
At least I hope so, because I don't see anything else. I cannot believe Monday starts adhesive week. I'm actually very excited. I hope you guys buy a lot of adhesive because I really need my warehouse back.
Tracy said, I was playing tennis and in the midst of a drive I got hit. My partner is Chinese and said it means it's a lucky day. Huh.
When you get hit by a ball or when... Oh.
No, the poop. The bird.
I've never heard of that before. Oh, you know what I need, Justine?
Yes.
My 5-incher.
Crapper?
I think. Has to be, because it's not here. So, from what I used 5 layers. I have 3 pieces left. So for those of you who like to, make other things, you could easily just make a 3-layer card with this. Or another one, another tin, or you can make this into a card front. You have 3 extra ones. So absolutely, you could use those. You could actually add 2 more layers into this one if you would like. But I don't think we have to go that crazy with these layers. So some of you will do something fun with that.
Did you answer any of those questions? I didn't hear anything.
No.
Can you explain how shipping works during adhesive week?
Sure. And probably tomorrow you're going to get a big... This is what I never understand. On every single email, it shows the exact same thing on how the shipping and everything works. And people still don't understand, and it's not even a long email. They still don't get it. And we still have about 8 people after every adhesive week. They never claim their orders. They buy it, but they never paid their shipping. And we reached out to them like at least 4 times, and they never claim their orders. Like they just literally go unclaimed, which is crazy. I'll explain that in a second. So we have 5 layers. Boom, right there. The middle 2 green ones are the only ones that are going to be adhered together. Everything else is popped on top of each other. So everyone look up. Right here. These 2 are the only ones that get attached together. And everything else gets popped up.
Okay. Can we pick up our adhesive week in Schaumburg?
No, God no. Would be a good idea, but no. It's very hard for us to pack for a show. For us to add anything different and new to a show would be crazy. And as much as I'd like to do it, no, we can't do it. Plus, there's a make and take there. We got to pack for that. We got to pack for the stuff that we're going to sell there. So let me get this on here, and then we'll talk about shipping. Was there another question?
Those 2. Laura Siegel says, I need bird poop to win at bingo. And the Cribbithers, I think they may add another layer or two more Pop Dots.
You can, Linda, you can. Okay, now I don't know if I would make it more Pop Dotty. I would have them lay on top of each other more. But that's ultimately up to you. You do nice work. You make a nice decision on what you should do. But no, you definitely can make at least 2 more layers on here.
Do you think the 5-inch refills will be on sale next week?
Oh, I can't say. But if I was a betting girl,
which we know she is,
especially tonight, I would probably say yes. Okay, so everything else is popped. So yeah, so it'll start on Monday, and it'll start Monday, and the deal will be different every single week, or every single day. And you could either A, buy now and ship now, so the day that you buy it, it will ship that day, if it's before 5 o'clock. Or you have the option of buying now and picking it up in the store. Or maybe just telling us you're going to pick it up in the store, I'm not sure. And then the third option is going to be buy now, but hold till the end of the week. And then at the end of the week, we will tally up and send you one shipping invoice and pack it all in one box. Now, I will have to say that if you choose that option, it's probably going to take you at least 2 to 3 weeks to get your items, because after we do that, if you have a buy now, ship together to save on shipping, then we got to take everyone's order, we got to fill out these cards, we got to tally it, we got to put everything that you bought on one card. And remember, guys, we're doing this for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. We have to tally that up. And then we have to send out invoices. Then you have to pay the invoices. Then we have to find your order once you pay the invoice. And then that's when we ship it out. So if you... Your wallet's trembling, I get that. So if you buy now, ships that day. If you buy now, wait till the end, again, it's going to be anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks. So to save on shipping, as long as you can wait 2 to 3 weeks, that'd be a good option. But if you want it right away, then you'll buy now, ship now. So that's the dealio there. And a lot of it, there's a lot of it that's going to be half off. A lot of it.
We have extra kits available in Schaumburg. I'm coming with a friend and don't know if she will want to come.
Thank you, Kimberly. Let's extra. What does she want to know?
Extra kits. I'm assuming she means 413.
Extra kits like this?
No, I think she.
Oh, 413. Yes, if we do have extra kits, which we normally do, we will bring them with us to Schaumburg so you can sit and enjoy with us, yes.
What does buy now, ship now mean?
You buy it that day and we literally stick it in the mail that night and we ship it. Like if you buy Monday sale, we literally ship it on Monday. If you buy now and hold it to the end, it's going to be at least 2 to 3 weeks because, like I said, it takes us a second to tally all that up, to send you an invoice. Once you pay it, to find your order, to pack your order, to pull your order, pack your order, and then ship it.
And there's no free shipping on any of this stuff.
No, right? No. We can't do half off. We barely make anything right now. In fact, in about 3 weeks, I'll be looking at the staff saying, why the hell do we do this? I don't understand why we do this. I do it every single year.
Yes, Penny.
Because we barely make a dime on it because it's a fun little sale. It's half off. Most of it's half off. A lot of it's going to be half off.
Is it too late to register for Schaumburg?
Too late to register for what? Classes. I think classes are still open. I don't know if the Mega Make and Take is still open.
I hate that he's a week so close to Schaumburg Expo. Actually, I hate that I am poor. That's funny.
I get it. But this is the thing. This is the time, like, where you have friends and things like that, or spouses or children. When you get this link, or tell them, to buy it off of Facebook, have them buy you Christmas presents. Have them buy you, birthday gifts if your birthday's around this time. But definitely, you know, you don't have to buy all this adhesive right now unless, you know, you need it. Then maybe buy yourself some. But to stock up, this is where you know, because adhesive will last. Send your spouse this link. It's all going to be on Facebook. So, I mean, they could watch Facebook and buy it. In fact, there's one person, I'm not going to say who, whose husband buys it almost every single day. And I'm sure the wife sends him that way. But he almost buys it every single day. And I know it has to be a Christmas gift.
This is class 412, right?
This is class 412, yes. Okay. And it should be on the website by now. It should already be on the website to purchase.
Tracy Litwin said, I told my husband he's buying me adhesive for my birthday at the end of the month.
It's good. Nice. It's smart. Okay, so should we go on this one? Let's just go on. Let's finish this whole thing. So now, this is the dealio. If you... Oh, did I not bring blank lids? You gotta be kidding me. I didn't, did I? I sure didn't. That is ridiculous. I don't have one blank lid here, do I? See if I have a tin over there, can you? So this is the deal. This is... We definitely... right there on my desk. If everyone looks up real quick, let me talk about this. You definitely want to put one strip of Pop Dots, one thing of Pop Dots on the back. But if you only put one, it's going to lay very flat to the tin. So you need to put at least two, okay, on top of each other to pop it to the tin. However, this one is 2 raised. This one is 3 raised up. And I don't know if you can tell the difference. Yeah, you can. Let me do this again. Everyone still look. See how you can see that this one is a little bit more higher? So, see if you could do that one more time, Justine, the thing.
This?
Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, so everyone see? This is only double popped on the tin. This is triple popped on the tin. While they both look good from this dimension or this direction, when it's sitting down, it looks much better when it's popped up 3 times. Don't you think, Justine? Mm-hmm. It just sticks up more. And if these were all white, in fact, if you are somebody who's not a fanster and you only have white Pop Dots, I would absolutely say to not put white there, to wait and put black Pop Dots there. Because white's just going to stick out like a sore thumb. So I am going to add 3 layers onto here. And when I do that... I see there's a question there. We'll answer that in a second. When I do that, I'm going to put the entire layer on first. Peel it off. Put my second layer on. And then if I'm going to do a third, which I absolutely recommend, however, if you only want to do 2 layers, that's okay. I would not do 1 layer. I would do between 2 and 3 layers. 3 being the best. Peel that off and do it again. What was the question? What did Penny say?
Sorry if you already answered this question, but did you do the video about the first 3 cards amid your cheer that needed crystals on them?
No, we absolutely did not. We'll do, you know, we're home all this week. And I told you that we'll do it before we left for Lancaster. They just got nuts. We'll come back on sometime this week and do that, okay?
Your mom says, is this popped on can?
I think I already answered that.
That's what I thought. Just didn't see it.
Okay, so does everyone understand? Definitely more than 1 set of Pop Dots. Definitely 2. But if you really want it to stick out because you're really going to use this, it just sticks up so much nicer. Here, you can tell the difference, can't you, Justine? Because that one's even 3 and that one's 2.
Oh, yeah.
You can really tell the difference, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah, 3 really is the key. But if you don't want to do 3, I get it because it's too many Pop Dots. Totally get it. That's really what you want to do. So now there's my first layer of Pop Dots. I'm going to take these off and then put my second layer of Pop Dots on. But again, for those of you who just have white, I would wait and get a hold of some black Pop Dots first.
Anita says, "Oh, I love this paper. On the back it says, 'Welcome, little one,' on the brown.
Yes.
Do you know what paper pack it is from?"
From Welcome Little One, Echo Park. But I think it could be discontinued. Because they just came out with a new baby one. But isn't it funny that you're using baby paper on that? And it looks so good. Like I said, when you guys look at paper, I've never had a child my entire life. There was no need for me to buy Little One baby paper. But I bought it because if you look at those colors, that's what all these are. These colors are just beautiful. And you can't tell that there's baby papers or bottles or rattles in this paper. You can maybe when you're cutting it, but you surely can't tell when it's together.
There's rattles in those designs right there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Pam says, "What? You can never have too many Pop-Dots."
I know. Well, you guys try. Do this. Put 2 layers of Pop-Dots on. This is what I want you to do. Put 2 layers. I can't believe I didn't bring tins here. That's ridiculous. I just made sure about the bottom ones, or the bottoms. So put your second layer of Pop-Dots on there. Now, in these fit perfectly around the tins. Like, I couldn't believe how perfectly they fit around those tins. But after you put I want everyone to do this seriously. After you put your second row of Pop-Dots on there, just without taking the backings off, lay it on the tin. And then look at it and say, okay, do I like that or do I want to go one more layer higher? So just look at it. That or one more layer higher. But everyone do that because I think you'll be able to tell a different. You'll tell what you want to do right away.
Sally Redinger and Jean Barnett.
I know.
I have to do this next week. Can't wait.
Hi, ladies. We'll see you in a couple months.
Yes. Marion says, "I have rolls of white foam tape. When I need lots in the middle, I just use the white on the inside and black on the outside." Go.
So I know that I'm going to go one more up, so I'm just going to go ahead.
Well, good luck with your surgery, Penny.
Oh, what is she having?
Open heart surgery on August 30th.
Oh. Please keep us...
Yeah.
I was going to say keep us in your prayers. We will keep you in our prayers, but please let us know how everything goes. We'll be thinking of you. So the truck was great going to Lancaster and back. That was fantastic. Pulled the trailer well. We found out this week that I probably have a hernia, which is not fun. Don't know that for sure, but we're pretty sure. What else happened this week? That could have been it. It's funny because when Monday starts, it's like, oh, it's Monday. We have so much time.
Yeah.
Oh, we are like on the cusp of art anthology stencils too. He is so funny. Crosby. I must have a time.
Actually, I want to say it was Rooney. Crosby was on the stair.
Oh. Could have been Runes.
Good girl, Runes. Yeah, all right. Runes was in front. Hi, baby. Good girl.
What is going on? What's Tracy saying? Some comments are not being seen?
Marion Phillips, thanks for the acknowledgement of seeing my comment. For some reason, most of them aren't seen.
Who, Tracy's?
Yeah.
Look on the computer. Why wouldn't Tracy's comments be seen? Tracy, what did you say? Type it in again. We'll put Jules on at the end, folks. And if you put it on your chin, that's okay, because you could just work with your chin off the bottom. Okay, so I'm 3 layers up, and that's where I'm going to stop. So you can tell there's that color, and then there's my new color with my new paper.
Jean Barnett says hernia, too much sex, Jennifer.
Yeah,
on
oh
the
God.
fan over
Yeah,
the
that's
bed.
it. Trust me, that is definitely not the case.
They both went out.
Oh, good. See, so that was a nice substitute right there. So I'm going to put this to the side. Oh, for those of you who have your tins, I just don't have my tin lids. I have my tins, I don't have my tin lids. Go ahead and just take that off. And I like to, everyone look up, I like to hold this just like this. And obviously this would not be here. I would take those backings off, and if I hold this like this, and I just lay it down just like that, and won't go further because I got my thing there, so that'll be nice and even. So if you lay it like that, you go right straight on top of your tin like so. Okay, like that. Except that's the inside, but you get it. Okay? Oh, I'm sure I'm going to feel better. The problem is, okay, I can't take this. They need to go upstairs. Shh. Get up.
Hey. Move it. Hey. Hey.
I would.
Stop it.
Yeah, there. Jeez.
You're like falling downstairs.
I know, it's ridiculous. Let one in and not the other. Okay.
Andiana will take care of them.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we're going to go to the next one now. One is this design, the other is that design, so I just need you to cut them in half. So we have one stack of that design, one stack of this design. My problem with getting the hernia taken care of right now is that I'm sure I'm not going to be able to move things or pick up things, and I just can't, you know, do that, go to a show and not move things and pick up things. So we'll see if it could last through
What is this
November.
stamp?
I think I have it on. Don't I have it on the thing?
Tracy Litwin, my dog just barked hello to your dogs.
Right. They're gonna. You know what? Let's do this one last. Let's do this one next. Let's do that one next. And I think, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. Here, it's on the bottom of your color flyer. The one we just did is Mini Botanic. The one we're going to do right now is Mini Umbridge. One we're going to do last is Mini in the Round. So these are all minis. Okay, so that's on the bottom of your
Hernias are
sheet.
no fun. Are you going to get it fixed?
I'm going to, but we're probably going to hopefully going to do it in November when we have some downtime. Okay, so here we go. So now I want some greens on the bottom. And I'm going to use, oh no, it's ridiculous. I'm going to use, I need 2 greens on the bottom. I'm going to use my darker green on the bottom, followed by my lighter green, I think.
Misty said the tins are not on the website yet.
Oh, then she hasn't put them on
And
there.
they said class 4. This class is not on there yet either.
Okay, let me ask.
Marion Phillips says, no, you won't. I don't know what that's too for. Some of the other vendors in Schaumburg are paying people to help with setup and takedown. They posted it on their page.
People always do. Let's hear Andy outside screaming. It's ridiculous. Let's call Elizabeth. Thanks, Misty, for telling us that. So let's cut out the entire thing.
Misty said that's what the staff is for. Go up a little bit, you're down.
No, I can't do
Hey,
that.
this is Elizabeth. I can't grab the phone right now. Leave me a message and I'll call you back.
He knows what.
Hey, Elizabeth, it's Jennifer. We just all want to know when you're going to be able to put the tins and the class up on the website. Shoot me a text. Thanks. Bye. Something's going on with Facebook. You know how if you have Facebook Messenger?
Yeah.
On the Stamplistic Facebook, this is a new type of spam, I think. I keep getting like 5 a day in the last couple days of miscellaneous people sending us an instant message through Messenger, 4Stamplistic, that says, "Tell me more about your products." Mm-hmm. And you could tell it's spam.
Right.
But I just don't understand why they would be doing that.
Andy gets a spatula out, and then Rooney Crosby knows to behave.
Oh, is that what she did? Is that what he did?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I said, what? Like, he's holding a spatula. I'm like, what's that? He goes, oh, he knows. He's not going to be bad anymore. Like, you get the ruler at work?
Yes.
You get the ruler out and he stops. Look at, he's laying down now.
Uh-huh. Well, because he's so tired. He's out of breath.
Oh, it's funny.
He's like his mother. Hey, Misty, I know I have it. It's upstairs. But for Crafters Classroom in September, when we do the bottom of these tins, if people choose to do the bottom of those tins, they're going to need how many gross jewels of what size?
Kathy Flat says, shoot back and say, look at our website.
I did. I actually did, Kathy, for like the first 10 times. And then I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. So now I'm just going to start to ignore them. But yeah, I did. When I thought I was like, oh, strange question, but I'll answer it. Another strange question, but I'll answer it. So if you guys are going to recreate some of these tins and you want them as sets, I would absolutely recommend doing what we did here. Use the same colors on both sets, but just, you know, change the grouping of the colors. Change this, you know, bottom all the way to the top. Change those colors.
Tracy Litwin says, if you need help setting up Thursday night, I can help.
Well, we don't ever need help setting up because we got set up down pretty good, and it's really hard to help set up.
Yeah.
But for breakdown, we sometimes grab people for breakdown for sure. Okay, so green, and I'm going to use my lightest green. Which one do you think is my lightest green, Justine?
Which one is your lightest?
Yeah.
I think they're the same. They're just opposite.
No.
Aren't they opposite sides?
Yeah, but one's lighter, one's darker.
I would say the circle one has more light in it.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my guess. I don't know. Penny says Facebook is awful. You'd think if they put you in Facebook jail for commenting too much, you'd think they would be more vigilant with all the spammers.
I agree with that.
Tracy said, I can help with the breakdown if you need it.
Well, Tracy, come to the booth and talk to me about that, okay? And I'll let you know for sure. Okay, so the next one we're just going to go layer in, or, everyone look up, so a layer in or this layer off. This layer off. Okay? So layer in or these off. Does everyone see that? Okay?
Terrence, you're okay.
So Gail Burke, are you still on here? Because we discussed something as a staff about you this week. I'm surprised she's not going to Stamp Away. She was on here earlier, right?
Mm-hmm. Terrence, whenever you pet her, she always wants you to pet under her neck and not on her head. Every time I try to go to the top, she moves her head up. Hmm?
Let me know if Gail responds.
Okay.
Am I in focus?
Yeah, Tracy said I'll be there Friday and talk to you.
Perfect. I don't know if you guys could hear Crosby in the background, but he's out of breath because he was running around. Isn't that funny? Rooney's like you. Not out of breath at all. I'm like Crosby over there having a small heart attack.
Okay. Terrence. Penny says, what do you think I should buy myself for my birthday on the 20th? A bunch of older kits or the Crafter Classroom kits?
That's up to you.
It's your birthday.
Whatever you like better. And happy birthday, but whatever you like better. I think I'm cutting much slower tonight, so for those of you guys who complain that I cut too fast.
That's funny, Misty. I went to the grocery store after work and I was walking. I wasn't even thinking to buy Twizzlers, and I saw the peach ones and grabbed a bag.
You
She's,
did?
what flavor of Twizzlers do you want for Schaumburg? Yeah, the peach ones are good. Yeah, I've never seen anything but peach in the regular one.
Is Misty driving out with us? Have you decided, Misty? I think we're gonna. I think for Schaumburg, we're not even clear. I think for Schaumburg, Misty, we're gonna go in the morning, but I need you there, like by 2 for sure. Okay, so the next color is going to be 2 pinks or 2 mauves. Actually, we're going to use every color except for one on here. So 2 pinks followed by 2 mauves. And I'm going to use your darker pink or your darker mauve next for the next layer. We're going to use every single one of these layers except for one of them, that brown. So we're going to go a layer in. And it's going to be, let me show you, everyone look up. Layering is going to be this one right here. We want to keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Okay.
Jackie Davis says, I just realized I didn't get my stamp or t-shirt yet.
I could say for certain that they are both in the mail. The t-shirt shipped separately, I think on Tuesday, and then your stamp was in your ACA. So they're both on the way.
Have the Crafters Classroom kits been mailed yet?
Well, sorta. If you had Robbie's on there or Carol's, no, they have not. Those will ship on Monday. Because we just finished Robbie's this week, and Carol's were fiddling with the stencil machine still, which hopefully is on the verge of working as of tomorrow. We had to go buy something for it, and so yeah, so if you had one of those 2, although I should say a lot of them got shipped today too, but if you had Robbie's or Carol's, it'll ship on Monday. And don't worry, we'll ship them so that you get them. It was so funny. Today Peggy was back there and she came back up front. She was like, oh, I didn't realize there was that many orders in the back. I said, I don't think they need to come up. I think those are just...
Yeah, those just need the class kits.
Yeah, waiting for class kits. She goes, there's a lot of them. Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty positive. We were going to call you, but...
No, that's what it is. I have post-it notes on them. They say it needs Carol's and Robbie's needs just Carol's. It has notes on it all.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Internet is horrible tonight. Keeps pausing. Ours hasn't lagged at all.
Oh, God, don't say that.
Knock on wood.
So, Justine, do you want me to drive tonight?
Okay.
Okay.
Shutting stop.
You just said okay.
I just meant like, okay, like knock it off is what I meant. Don't make me turn into a mean girl.
Okay. You'll go. Oh my God, I am cutting so slow today.
Can you do a close-up on this layer, please?
Yes. Let me finish it and I'll do it.
Terry Conti said it's Facebook. It's awful tonight. Huh.
I don't want to say anything bad about Facebook because then, you know, they're like the mafia. They come after you. There's my piece, guys. So this is going to be your darkest mauve or peach or your darkest pink. Okay. Okay. So the next one is going to be your lighter pink or your lighter mauve. And you're going to go a layer in, which is going to be, what are you doing? Well,
Okay.
what'd you just get up and do then?
Jenny, I just looked at our pad of paper. That's all I did.
I know, but for what reason?
I just wanted to see something.
Steenie. Are you looking about Jackie's t-shirt? Because that was definitely pulled and shipped.
No, there's nothing even written down next to her name.
Nope, it was pulled and shipped already.
Facebook is always there when you don't want them to be.
I think this is... So if those extra tins are not on the website yet, they will be sometime tonight. I'm sure of it, along with this class kit.
Do you know what room we'll do class 413 in, or will we just have to ask in the booth?
I don't. I would say just ask in the booth.
I'm not doing the crops, so we'll probably leave for dinner, then come back.
Oh, sure. Here you go. That's what I'm cutting. Everyone see that? Whoops. So Misty is a crop. Misty, are you ladies having fun?
Focus. Can we get 413 if we can't go to Schaumburg?
Yes. Everyone could buy 413.
Yeah, just order as normal.
Yep.
It's just instead of broadcasting.
That's true.
Sounds hilarious. Instead of doing the Facebook from here, we'll do it from Schaumburg.
Right.
Broadcast. Sounds hilarious. Oh boy. Missy says we are. I'm going to do a little class tomorrow.
I know, that's what she said. Whoops. Why, I am like not even close to these black lines.
Leah Johnson. Can my sister sit in the room for 413 with me if she doesn't purchase a kit if there's room?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay. So there's that. And now we have our top. And I'm going to go my darkest and then my lightest. And I only have this brown one left, so I'm going to put that to the side. So I'm going to go, yeah, my darkest. So a layer in. Which is going to be the one right outside the boomerang. At least that's what I see. Am I focused?
Mm-hmm.
So Gail Burke was gone?
I guess. I've never seen her comment again.
So Justine's dog goes in for a little surgery on Monday. For a little spot on the back of his leg.
Under his belly.
Under his belly.
Kathy Wolverton asked Misty, are you going to wear a t-shirt? Are you going to wear a shirt when she teaches the class? She said, it depends on how hot I am.
Doesn't feel like it's taking me forever to cut.
Not really. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if everyone saw the volume card. I'll show you the volume card here in a second. Okay, so there's that. And then my last one is going to be my yellow, which is like, I don't know, looks like to me like a boomerang, but it's not. But and again, I didn't go too far in because I have a big jewel I'm going to put right there. Am I still in focus?
Mm-hmm.
Is there Beth Paws on here by chance?
I haven't seen her comment. I haven't seen, well, Elizabeth we know is not on because she didn't answer the phone, and I haven't seen Peggy either.
They're probably eating. Okay, so then after this, we'll black outline.
Oh, Peggy. Hi, Peggy. She is. She said, I'm cutting 3 layers behind.
Pegster, is she cutting these? How can she be behind?
I don't know. Focus. I don't know. Is there going to be a new Nutcracker?
Yes, but I'm going to tell you right now that Nutcracker is going to be coming out a little bit late. Probably about a month away. And when all you guys left today, guess who dropped off, well, guess who came? DHL and dropped off 7 boxes of dyes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So as Rooney was going nuts, I said, "Can you just take these in the back? I'll meet you back there." He's like, "Yep."
Penny's like, would they be eating this late?
Yep.
Yeah.
I would be eating this late.
I wouldn't. Never.
That's why you weigh 80 pounds.
No. Well, I mean, I wouldn't eat dinner. I would eat snacks and stuff, but not dinner.
That's my problem. I start eating now and I don't stop. Tonight when we get back from the casino, I'm gonna.
Oh, boy.
We don't have to stay a long time. You want to drive 2 different cars?
Oh.
That would be silly. I would beg my mom to go, but she has to work tomorrow. The lady who was in ICU a month ago from today has been back to work now for a week. It's crazy.
2 weeks. She's been at our place.
Well, she's been at our place for
her
2 weeks, but her work,
yeah.
just ridiculous.
How is Mama Lois?
Like, perfect. It's ridiculous.
Some people, I don't know why I didn't read it, but earlier they were asking how she was. I think they were asking her, so I didn't say anything, but I don't know if she answered them.
Yeah, she's perfect. I mean, it's really ridiculous how perfect.
Your mom's a rock star.
She's, although I think she's scared this is going to happen again, which I don't think she needs to be because, I mean, she did have a lot of warning. You know, she had the bleeding through the one end and then the bleeding on the top end, so I don't think, you know,
So
she
glad
thinks she's going to die in her bed. And I don't think that'll happen because I think you have some warning. Yeah, no, it is. It's ridiculous. If you'd see her, you wouldn't believe us.
Leah Johnson, I'm going to have to finish this tomorrow. My iPad is pausing so much I can't even tell what you're doing. When it starts again, it jumps ahead. Huh.
It's ridiculous. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow, Leah. Did you just fart?
No, I lifted my leg and my knee went. Old joints popping.
Okay. Now I'm thinking of the Sam Shepard song in my head.
Sam Shepard or Sam Smith?
Sam Smith. Poppin'.
I was just gonna say they are both upstairs, but here comes the bad boy.
He's not bad.
He's bad. Who's
He's
the trouble-
not bad. He's just
Who's
two.
the troublemaker, huh? Cross.
He wants a friend.
Troublemaker. Just sits like this.
So hopefully, well, I don't think hopefully, I think you guys will. These are really tended to be used like on your workstations. You know, put your crystals in there, put your beads in there, put just anything in here. These are great little storage tins to add to your desk.
Are we playing the game tonight for T-shirts?
You can. Did somebody ask?
Yep. Michelle Collins says, I was able to go back to work part-time last week, just in time to have money for Adhesive Week.
There you go. What was wrong, Michelle? Do we know what was wrong?
Not yet. I use the boxes we made to store my gems. If you're in Denver, you can put your weed in there.
Yes, you can.
Misty.
Is that what Misty said?
Mm-hmm. These would make nice Christmas gifts for friends.
Yes. They would, and they're fun and easy to make. Because I'm telling you, as long as you make this lid pop dot sturdy, which I think you all are aware of now, that lid's going to last forever. Now, I gave you some fabric tape that you could decorate the bottom. But I challenge all of you, and I want you guys to do this at least for one tin. And I'm going to show this to you now because you may just want to just do it to all three of your tins. I want you to go in your scrap drawers, and I want you just to look for stuff. Look for stuff, look for crap, look for, you know, anything. Just look for stuff. And this is where I did the bottom of one of my tin here. I'm going to put this lid on here. But this is where I did the bottom of one of my tins. Makes no sense. I just went in my drawer that had like stickers. And this was a sticker. This was not a sticker. This was just vellum that said time. And I put this through my small X Xyron. Put that in there. This was a sticker. Trinkets. This is from the Brother P Touch. Learn. I got that sticker from someplace. I have no idea. Jen. Things. This was something that I just cut out sloppily and put this through the through the X machine and put that on there. Discover. Achiever. PS. Those scents, this little things, that's what one of those guns that, you know, make things. But look at how cute that is. It just is a bunch of nothing. So I want you to go, you know, even if you have, like if you go see plays, you know, just cut out different things. Go through a scrapbooking magazine and cut out things. And literally, I just threw all those things that weren't a sticker through my X Xyron. And it stays perfectly. Okay? I mean, this is all stuck on here really well. So just go through and just cut out some stuff. And what I really want you guys to do on the Fancier page is I want you to do that, at least with one of your tins. And I want you to post it, okay? I would love to see it. But some of you may even want to paint it. I didn't want to paint it because I used a Posca pen. And it kind of like, because it's, I didn't put what on here? I didn't put, oh, help me. Someone's going to say it. I didn't put gesso on here, so it didn't stay. So I thought, nope, I'm just going to chunk it up like this. But if you don't want to do that, we did give you fabric tape, so you could use a fabric tape too. And I'll do the fabric tape on one of mine just so you could see it. But I mean, go through a scrapbooking magazine. Even if you don't have like a junk drawer that has all that stuff in there, you have enough stuff. You have enough stuff to definitely do that. So definitely do that. Okay. So now let's go ahead and two things. The two middle layers are adhered together and then everything else is popped. So bottom, this layer, that layer, this layer, and this layer. So my middle 2 layers, these 2 layers and these 2 layers are together. So everyone look up. Together, together, and then everything is popped. Okay, so I'm going to put these 2 layers together. I'll take that, Justine.
Michelle says she had back problems, couldn't walk without assistance. Her husband set up a mobile workstation so she can work while laying down.
That's actually fantastic.
Billy Blair says, for adhesive week, do deals sell out early in the day, or can you wait until the end of a work day for
It's
those?
very, 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 very good question. It is not a rush to the deal. It will never sell out. The only thing that's going to bite you is if you forget, because the deal will go away like the following morning at 8 o'clock when the next deal comes out. So you have, I think, from 8 in the morning to at least 8 the next morning. That's what you're worried about. So the only thing that you're rushing to the deal for is if you're going to buy it, or if you want to buy it and buy now and ship now, or buy now and ship now. And I say that because there will be a lot of ship nows, and we'll just send them in the order that we receive them. So, and we probably will get most of them out during the day. But let's say, for example, we didn't guess enough during our some of our pop dots, and we may not have guessed enough. Well, I don't want to say, because then you'll know. But we may not have guessed something, so maybe like a day or 2 later. But that's the only thing that you're rushing to, is that it would be one of the first to ship out. You can literally buy them all the way throughout the next morning until, they're no longer on the website. It's a very, very, very good question. Thanks for asking that. But I would do it right away when you see it, because if not, you're going to forget. Okay, so these 2 layers are flat. And then everything's popped. Okay. So yes, you guys could cut up stickers, your mid-year cheer stickers. Cut up whatever. Even if you don't have, I have in my craft room, I have these, here, let's do this. Let's go to, that. In my craft room, I have a drawer that says, alphabets, and it has nothing but different types of alphabets. And I have one that says stickers, and it has nothing but stickers, and it has embellishments, or ephemera things, ephemera objects, ephemera paper. So, see that spider web? So I look through drawers like that for things, and that's what hopefully you guys will look through too on your end.
Just adhesive. It's a adhesive sale paying. Tracy Litwin says, I have an alarm set every day of adhesive week so I don't miss it.
That's good. And again, it's not a rush too. It's just you don't want to forget that day.
Marion says, I have tons of embellishments that you send as extras in kits.
It's good. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is, because that tin is round, you really want to use as many flat embellishments as opposed to, bendable embellishments as opposed to flat, hard embellishments. That's what's going to make that. And if you noticed in my tin, I overlapped all my stuff. But cut up things and put them through your sticker maker and make stickers out of them, and I think you're going to like it. One, I didn't have time, but one I'm going to have that says beads, and I'll just, my outside will be everything that says beads. Beads big, beads small, beads, beads, beads. Well, it will. Different colors. One could say casino money, Justini.
Okay.
Aren't you a little bit excited about going tonight?
No.
Yes, you are.
Oh, these chairs hurt my butt.
I know, they do. They hurt mine, too.
By the time I get up,
You know what chairs don't hurt your butt, thank God.
What?
Casino chairs.
Oh, God. I just hurt your wallet.
Well, thank God you have money.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Michelle Collins says, I think I'll put some decorations on the inside of the lid, then put some felt on the bottom side.
Yep, you can do that too. That sounds great. That's a great idea.
Penny says, I see you used a 5-inch Xyron sticker maker quite a bit. Do you sell those on the website?
We do, but Penny, if I were you, I would wait a little bit just to make sure that that might not be on adhesive week. Because that would suck to buy that now if it's on adhesive week. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying I think you should wait. I heard you, Justine. So did they. Did you make the dessert for tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning. I have to read the recipe because they have to be refrigerated, but I think if I make it early enough, because the thing's not till 4, I think it'll be fine.
Yes, you won't stay long. I have to meet Linda tomorrow at the office. Her and her husband are going to put that compressor together. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, if there's no hose, I bet you... I mean, it has to come with a hose.
It doesn't, but I don't know. Hank may have one. If not, he may buy one. But I don't know why we couldn't use the hose out of the little compressor that we have here, but maybe it's too big. I don't know.
I don't know, but, what was I going to say?
But that compressor, you know how, it wasn't cutting through, it wasn't making contact?
Right.
Well, the guy said that the compressor blows that air down onto, like, the stencil, so that's what makes that stencil go down.
Oh.
Right, and he thinks that's why that wasn't cutting. He said you can increase the speed, but he goes, I don't think that's going to help. I said, well, how does this other guy use this? He was like, I seriously, I couldn't answer that. I don't know. These colors are so perfect together.
I was gonna say if it's supposed to have a hose and it doesn't, then I would just take that back.
I don't think it does. It didn't say any place that.
Oh, it doesn't say. Oh.
I was gonna say in the table of contents. That's not what it is. What is it called?
Instruction book.
Yeah, but it's
The manual.
yeah the things that are in there.
Right.
So is everybody way ahead of me right now?
Hi, Kathy Jantek. Hi, Lori LaFrance.
Hello, Miss Lori LaFrance. Okay.
It's finally out.
Who is? Oh.
Tracy Litman says, nope, still behind.
Really? We are going to do the jewels because on this one we did put all the jewels in one packet.
Are we double or tripping?
Well,
Triple popping on this.
double if you want to, but I'm telling you, I think triple is 1,000% better. But if you don't want to do that and you don't want to waste your pop dots, you absolutely could just do double. But just don't do single. Single would be bad. Double's okay. Triple's much, much, much better. So I'm going to triple all mine because it is really much better. For those of you who tripled and didn't necessarily put them on your tin, but did you lay them on your tin and do you see the difference? I really want you to do that. Do the double and lay on your tin. And if you love it, then stay with the double. But I think that triple is a little bit better. And again, I just can't reiterate. If you make a set for somebody, any of our 3 inches are going to work. Oh, let me talk to you about this because you always think that I'm, I'm this stuff just comes to me. But let me tell you why it comes to me. So I used, if you notice on the tins that we're using, all our 3 inches that we're using, they all are round. I didn't use anything that had points that stick out like in the end here are points. And I say that because it's very easy and hopefully this will make sense. It's very easy when points stick out to bend those points up. It's a little bit harder when you have a round thing, when you go to pull this tin in and out, to pull up that round thing. But if these were points instead of rounded, you're going to tend to bend those points a lot more than you would bend these rounded things. So if you have some of these minis and they're not rounded, you may want to, make sure you go in and use your rounded ones on that. That's why these are all rounded. Does that make sense, everybody? And again, when you do this, if you're going to make a gift, see, same colors, but because we're using two different patterns, you can go back on Craft Cam, and we switched up the colors a little bit. It looks like it's much different than it is. Here, there we go.
Jenny.
Sunny.
I forgot.
These will make cute Christmas gifts. Even if you put if you make them something like this, and inside you put hard candy.
What dies oh my god. What die cuts came in? New or back ordered ones?
New. But I'm wondering why you're asking for back order. That means you think you're missing one, but we don't. We have all of our dies in stock. They're all new. They're all ACA between now and the end of the year.
Hi, Carrie. She said, darn, I forgot you were on. Hi, Jennifer and Justine and Fansters.
So I'm curious to know why you asked that. Because it just seems like that sounds like something. Boy, I did a sloppy job if this is my base. Let me move these over a little bit. There we go. Much better. Okay. So there's my first layer. What time is it, Justine?
Almost 9:30.
Oh, good. So that makes sense that everyone say hearts or thumbs up when I talked about those pointed edges to the round edges.
Penny says, the reason I ask is because I have a hard time fussy cutting. I try to buy stamps that have matching dies.
Got it. And that's fine. Yep, they're for upcoming ones. I am not going to be counting how many sheets of Pop Dots I'm using here.
Sorry, I was busy cutting. Can you show which levels are popped?
Mm-hmm. So, the middle two are together. So, this is by itself. Then the next two layers, Joanne, green and pink, or green and mauve, are together. And then the next two layers are together, and then everything's popped. So the only thing that's not together is that top and the very, very bottom piece. The two middle pieces, there's four, but those are all here together, and then everything is popped.
Focus.
I don't want to get you excited, but maybe we'll do a live next Friday. Because I have a product that I don't want to tell you about that I want to review with you folks. which I think you would be very happy if we reviewed it. But I don't want to say what, and I don't want to commit myself yet. But since we are home next week, I really would like to do this review with you guys. And like I said, I think you guys would love it too. Okay, so that's my second layer. And while I can stop, I really like that third layer. So I'm going to go 3. And again, as long as you're making this Pop Dot sturdy, you could really beat this thing up and you're going to be okay. Isn't it funny knowing how many kits we sell?
And not many people on it.
And it's ridiculous. I mean, it's anywhere close to the amount of kits, so people really must watch later on the replay. Justine, are you really not going to go to the casino with me? Huh?
No.
You're really going to let me go by myself?
You're not even going to go by yourself. You're not going to go.
So then why don't you go with me?
Because I don't want to go.
You are so mean.
Ooh.
It's the closet Justine right there.
Yeah. Take Andy tomorrow.
No.
He'll be happy to go with this honey.
You're so mean. Peggy said it was supposed to rain all weekend.
I don't think so. I hope not. My sister's party be raining.
Oh, was it Peggy who said there, or was it Beth that said that? Someone said it was supposed to rain all weekend.
I didn't think there was any rain.
Whoops, I didn't think so
Crystal.
either.
Andy golfing tomorrow?
Justine.
Yes. Okay. Brunswick, Ohio weather. No, Saturday 80 and sunny. Well, it's sunny till 12, and then it gets cloudy, and then sunny back at 8. Sunday rain a little bit in the morning and a little bit in the afternoon, and then next week Monday, Tuesday,
Okay.
Thursday, Friday.
So there's
Yikes.
3, and now let's go to 4.
Cindy,
Aren't those
Cindy,
nice? Do you like those, Justine?
a lot.
I do
Candy
too.
says, "Nice meeting you at CKC."
It's always fun meeting people.
Karen, rain. What is rain? Hi, Princess Jefferson.
I know what is rain. Everybody in Texas does not know what rain is. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Only 4 layers on this one. So here you're going to have lots.
Here we have a question.
Yeah.
If you want to try to emboss a stamp that you are going to fussy cut, do you emboss and then cut?
No. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Emboss and then cut. Yes.
If so, what do you use to outline if you want to use gold or silver embossing powder?
I would still use black. I'd absolutely still use black. Okay. So now we need, what do we need here? We need,
Sorry, I missed it. Why so many layers of pop dots?
so it sticks up higher on your tin. It just looks much, much better. You could go 2 rows of pop dots. I could live with that, but definitely not 1. Okay, so on this one, you want to get out your pink, or you want to get out your lighter mauve, the one that has lines through it. Not your solid one, but the one that has lines through it. Or your pink. So that's when you're going to get out. And I want you to cut out the entire thing. Now, let me show you on my tin. You're going to cut out the entire thing, so you're getting pink. Or if you have the colors like I do, the mauve, the one that has like the lines through it. But everyone look at my tin. This is the one that we're cutting right now. So we are going to be putting, right there, we're putting jewels on that very, very bottom piece. So if you don't cut those round circles, those jewel circles perfectly, that is okay. Okay? That's okay. like this right here. That's okay if they're not perfect. He's up there sleeping.
Andy's sleeping?
Oh, sure.
How do you know?
No movement.
He's watching TV? No?
He's sleeping.
There you go. You're up, and then when you cut, you
I
bring it all
know.
the way down. I didn't know the Browns were playing yesterday.
Yep. We are throwing money out the window. Did you hear what your little Johnny Manziel's gonna do?
No.
Open up a bar outside Texas A&M.
Mm. Why do you call him my little Johnny Manziel?
Because you liked him.
I like Mayfield, not Manziel.
Oh.
Johnny.
Sorry, I'm getting other bad quarterbacks confused.
He doesn't even play football anymore, right?
Not at all. No, he left us and he dabbled around, I think, in the Canada league, and that was it.
Yeah.
Where's your guy at? What's his name again?
Is he in Tampa now? I don't know where he went to.
What's his name?
Baker Mayfield.
That's right. Your little bakes. Ridiculous. Okay, so now your darker pink or your darker mauve. And let me show you what we're going to cut here. It's going to be a different cut. It's still a layer in, but a different cut, and I will show you why. Okay, so let me get on it here.
I had to, Diane Rapaces, I had to laugh at myself at Lancaster. I bought a shirt from you guys that said Popped Out Sturdy. I took several of your classes starting from 8:30, and I had that shirt on all day. At the end of the day, I looked in the mirror, and I had a Pop Dot stuck.
An actual Pop
In
Dot?
the square middle of my chest. For a split second, I thought, do they sell the shirts with Pop Dots on them? Then I realized I was Pop Dotting so fast in class, I even Pop Dotted myself. That's funny.
That is funny, but I don't think you had it there all day. We would have seen that.
I don't know, should have Popped Out Sturdy and it has fake pop, you know, so you probably
I guess
wouldn't
it
have
does.
seen it, yeah. You probably didn't see it. That's funny.
Okay, so let me show you what I'm cutting here and why. Okay, so I want everyone to look up. Everyone look up real quick. So on this layer, which is going to be your lighter pink, or your darker pink, or your darker mauve, everyone look up here. We're going to cut this round thing off, but I want you to cut inside that jewel hole right there. So go around, cut inside the jewel hole, go around, inside the jewel hole, go around, inside the jewel hole. Does everyone see that? So I want you to cut that. And the reason why I want you to cut it like that, because if you look at the done tin, this right here where we loop that in, that's where that jewel is going to be placed inside, which literally is going to sit on the bottom layer, but we put it right inside there. Okay? Does everyone see that?
Marion says, I've had Pop Dots in my washer.
So that's why we're going to do that.
Focus.
And you could tell how bad this is when I bring it up close before I black outline it.
Michelle's found Pop Dots in her shoes.
If I find them, I normally find them on my elbows.
I want to try this with Mini Abundant.
Sure. That would work. It's the perfect sizes for these tins. It's funny because after I did all these 3 of these tins, I thought, oh, we should do another 3 in Christmas colors. And then I'm so glad we didn't, because number 1, it really would have been forever. And number 2, I don't know how we would have mailed them to you.
Oh, see, he's not sleeping.
He was.
He was just yawning. Hello, Claudette.
Whoops. No, I didn't cut that good. Oh, it's quiet.
It's very quiet.
And you could cut this 1,000 different ways. You probably have more than 4 layers. Heck, this is the one that you could definitely make another medallion from. You know, because you're going to have leftover pieces because we're only using 4 layers. And I will definitely take my time when I outline this.
Is Beth counting jewels tonight?
No.
No?
No. She said she's sick.
Oh.
Okay, so that's what it looks like. But if you look at it like that, it kind of gets confusing.
Do you have a sample?
I
of the
don't,
bling
Terry,
bottom?
because I asked Misty to send me hers because she did hers real quick just to get the count. And she was like, I used fakey fakes. I didn't use the real one. So I'm like, well, what good is that? I don't want that. So no, I don't have a sample of the bling bottom. But I'm sure she will sometime soon to show you. Okay, and I think she's using deep
Focus.
pink. So the next one's going to be yellow. I use the yellow, the lighter of the yellows. But again, I'm just switching this up.
Does anyone know, has Facebook stopped allowing lives to cast to a TV?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
But someone should be able to answer you. I bet you that's just Facebook did switch something last week. But I bet you it's just something that you have to hit in order to be able to do that. Ooh.
Yes, it stopped in April, somebody said.
Oh, really? So what, you can't watch it on TV anymore?
And don't forget to show the volume card.
Oh, let me stop and show you the volume card. Okay, so everyone look up.
Julie says, I'm cast into my TV.
Yeah, I think my mom could watch it from her TV too, so I'm not sure why that is. So here's what I'm cutting in my yellow.
Yeah, some people say they can't get it on their TV anymore.
My mom gets it on her smart TV. I think I get it on my smart TV. Let me show you the volume card. I don't know why I just got the yawning fit right now. So here's the volume card. And yes, this is a brand new stamp. You haven't seen this stamp before. We have one like it, but not this maple leaf. These right here are all sparkle dots. And these right here are all your peridot illumination. But that is the fall volume card. It's actually pretty cool. So that's on our website too right now. So that's that. Okay.
The female event is the 12th. Not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Next Saturday, yes. The female card. Crafters Classroom is next Saturday. Now, do you have plans next Saturday?
Don't think so. Why? The Crafters Classroom.
No, I know.
No, I don't have any plans right now.
Well, other than the obvious.
Probably dinner is my guess.
Dinner and casino.
No, probably not going next week.
Okay.
I take a break sometimes.
Take a break tomorrow.
Okay. Very pretty volume card.
It is a pretty volume card.
It depends on the TV. I have 2 different brands and only one of them will let me watch Facebook on it. Huh.
Well, I think that's weird. My mother just bought a brand new TV and she could watch it on there. We have a new TV that our Samsung allows it. Okay. And now one more, and my one more is going to be my green. And I don't care which green you're going to use. I'm going to use my lighter green. And look, on this one, folks, you have 4. So you could actually make the same exact one that we're doing right now with those other 4. So there you go. You're welcome. You can make another exact flower like we're making right here. Again, it was just easier for us to make the master.
Are all 4 layers going to be popped on this one?
Oh, hold on. I'm not there. I think so. So this, I'm just doing the inner circle. And then I'm going to outline.
Carrie said I used to. Now I just can't find the icon. Maybe it's an iPhone issue.
Okay. And yes, all 4 layers are popped. So now I'm just going to take a second here and outline. Did you do it?
I think so. It's hard to tell when you're that far from the thing.
You know who's going to be at Croptoberfest this year?
Who?
Little Crosser.
Oh, yeah.
He'll come at least for one of the days.
Kathy says I can only cast from the app, not with a browser.
Well, that's okay, isn't it?
I don't know. I know nothing about that stuff.
Oh, crap.
You went in it?
Shut up.
Oh. Is it Jewel going to cover it?
Nope.
Yikes.
That'll be your gift.
The tins in this class is on your website now.
Oh, are they? Who said that? Where are the tins located?
Joanne Louie. Princess Jefferson says Facebook Live is not offered on anymore on the TV in California.
Jeez. Okay. Take your time outlining this. Why is that in California? What'd you have for dinner?
Joanne says both are on class and page kits.
What did I ask?
Where the tins in? This where?
Oh, they're both on class and page kits. Perfect. Okay.
Well, I took out ground beef, and there was a lot of ground beef, and was making cheeseburgers. You know, I took a pound of it and made tacos.
Mm-hmm.
So you had your pick if you're gonna cheeseburgers or tacos. So I had a soft taco. Eyes are watering.
Okay, so let's pop.
She said it may still be in other places, but that's the message on the TV when you go to Facebook Live. Laura says she's driving by Wiener Schnitzel. You want a corn dog?
Yes, I do, Laura. I do.
I don't think there's no place you can go buy a corn dog here, right?
Applebee's.
Oh.
That kids menu.
Oh.
We just found that out.
That's right, I forgot. Do you ever just buy corn dogs in the grocery store?
No.
Oh, Jenny.
What? Have you?
No. Well, no, I don't know if I actually bought. My kids used to eat those. The ones with the sausage on the stick with the pancake around it. Those were actually very good.
Yeah, that's what you said. You gonna sleep in tomorrow?
No. I gotta get up and make that stuff. Princess says you can still connect from your iPad to your TV.
Now that seems too complicated.
Penny says I made meatloaf and sloppy joes earlier this week.
I love meatloaf. Okay, so this is gonna go on here. And I do want to do the jewels, folks, so we will do jewels. It didn't seem like this class should take that long, did it?
Mm-mm.
I know.
Are all the jewels mixed in one bag?
Yes. That's why I want to do the jewels. But it should be good. This one's a little bit more difficult to put on. Is it Alicia or Tammy on?
Alicia is maybe camping, she said, so she wasn't getting good reception. I didn't see Tammy, no. Up. There we go. Lynn Benston said, the Foster Farms label from freezer section, yellow box, are pretty good. Turn on the oven, lay them on the rack between the ribs of the rack. Give them 15 to 20 minutes and they're oh so good.
Is she talking about corn dogs?
I'm assuming. Carol Boy says she loves these tins.
I do too. Thanks, Carol. A lot of people like them. Okay. And then just for the sake of time, I think I'm going to put my Pop Dots. my 3 layers on the back of this later on. Let's go right to the jewels after I assemble this, okay? So I will put my 3 layers of pop dots on later, but I do want to put the jewels on.
Marianne Sumner says, I'm going to have to jewel tomorrow. I had an endoscopy today and I'm wiped out. Good night.
Good night.
Claudette started my countdown to retirement. 25 days and I'm going to be a free woman to craft whenever I want to.
It's great.
Michelle says, air fry corn dogs and they get nice and crispy on the outside.
We don't have an air fryer. Do you have an air fryer?
No. Mm-mm.
No, neither do we.
Kathy says, hi, I just got home. These look great.
It's fun.
Susan says, my grocery store deli has hot corn dogs often. Whenever I see them, I think of La Mirada.
Right. And hopefully you buy them.
Princess says, it's a pretty ring, Jennifer. It looks like a soft pink mother of pearl. Can't really tell, but it's nice.
Thank you. I don't know what it is. But it is definitely pink. It is pink. Okay, I'm starting to wear my my rings. Okay, so I will put my jewels. I will put my pop dots on the back of that. Let's just put some. Let's hear some our jewels.
Carrie says, I don't have the skill to line up the pop dots. I end up with the leading power of pop dots.
Really? That seems like just easy. Put them right on top of each other. Okay, tons of jewels here. This is why I want to do this together. Let's put my big ones over here. Yeah, this is going to take a second to do, folks. But I want to do them together. So if you're not there, I would say try to be there and separate.
Air fryer is wonderful. All right, have fun at Bunko, Laura.
Is that where she's going?
Mm-hmm.
How many different jewels should I have? I have it on my list next to me, but can someone tell me how many colors I should have?
Ten.
Okay. A lot of goodness laying right here. It is.
You should have 8 different colors if you take out those 3 big ones.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I sure do. Who said that? They were smart.
Terry Burrett.
Yep, smart. Thank
Tracy
you.
said, hit Litwin. I'll jewel in the AM. Gotta help my mom get ready for bed. Love tonight and these tins. I will be making more for sure.
Good.
Good night.
I'd like when we create things that you guys like so much that you do it again. I love that. Or that you go on and you teach other people.
RJ says, seriously thinking about coming to Oktoberfest. What do I need to bring with me as far as supplies?
Whatever you want to work on. And seriously, people overpack all the time. Just whatever you want to work on. Like if I ever went to a crop, I have one box of old projects that I would just sit there and do. And I wouldn't even finish them. That's all I would bring.
Sorry, late to the party. Are you selling tins?
We are. I think there are 2 for $4.45 or $4.50.
Yeah, this was a class, but if you want tins, you can buy tins separately, yes.
Yep. I think this one goes over
Misty
here.
says I'm one of those people.
She's what person?
I'm assuming he doesn't finish projects at crop. Brings stuff and doesn't finish.
Yeah, I would seriously just bring a box. And you still wouldn't even finish that.
Well, see, some people get a lot of stuff done. Just depends.
No, they do. You don't think they finish everything they bring, do you?
Probably not. But I'm saying some people get a lot of stuff done.
Okay, this is a good reason why we separate our jewels into 2 different bags. Is her peg still on?
She hasn't commented anything.
A lot of jewels on these. I love it. Okay. Close.
She said she's still outlining. All her pieces are cut out at least. Good job, Peggy.
Of this one, is she doing this one with us?
I don't know. I don't know if she's talking about this one or all in general. She just said they're all cut. She's outlining. So I'm assuming this one. Good night, Deb.
Is that Deb Fisher?
Mm-hmm.
How's her cat
Why'd
that
you
she
say
got?
that? Fisher?
I don't know.
A little twang in there.
Hey Deb, how was the cat that you had to give away last weekend? Did he last in the cage? There's a very skittish cat she had to give up to go like the Pet Supplies Plus to go sit in that cage for adoption. And the cat hated cages. It's terrible.
Why did it have to go to Pet Supplies Plus?
That's where it was.
Oh, they were an adoption
Booked to
event?
go, yeah.
Okay.
But she was worried because the poor cat.
Oh, we forgot no silly question game tonight?
I guess not.
We forgot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's start with the one we just did. Okay, and let's go on to Jewel Cam. Why didn't that go? Let's go on to Jewel Cam. Let's focus. Let's get this into play. Perfect. Okay, so this is the one that we just got through doing, so let's do this one first. And let me get my glossy accents out. So the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead. We're going to start in the middle and put our top one on, which is going to be, you can tell which one which 3 you are going to be in the center. Let's put not the chessboard one, but that big 8mm one right there. And hold on, I just need to bring this out of camera lens because I want to make sure that I'm straight. There we go. And because I'm really far away from my head right now. Okay, so right there. Now, the Christmas green ones, it looks like, I think it's fern green. They're Christmas green, the small ones, Christmas green. Those are going to go on your green, every other one. And I'm putting them every other one with that top one. There's a foreground one spot and the background one. I think you could see it, the foreground and the background. I'm putting them in the foreground circles.
Deb Fisher says, the one I took to PetSmarts are doing just fine. Scar has adjusted. I think my new one is feral. He is not happy and just hides all the time. He'll be going back to his colony and I will get someone new.
Got it. Well, that's good that the other one's doing good. Okay, so every other one. It's like your Christmas green, your fern green. And if these aren't going on straight, you guys could probably see better than me, because I'm probably about 8 inches away from my project because of the camera, and I really can't see. But I think it's going to be good enough.
Hi, Belinda.
Oh, Belinda, how you doing? She's the one that just lost her mama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry about your mom, Belinda. Yep, someone's getting ready for bedtime.
Yep.
It's actually 5 minutes late. She says she has good and bad moments.
Well, sure. Okay, so that is where all our fern green are going to go. Which is that Christmas green, which was discontinued and now brought back.
Oh, they brought it back?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there we go. So there's that. Okay, next one is going to be yellow, and it's the only one that looks like yellow, green, or the only one that looks like yellow, and that's going to go in this one that has the full loop. So it has the full loop look right here. It goes right in that center. Okay. So here too we're doing every other one, but just in that bigger loop. Did I just move everything out of camera?
Mm-mm.
He's so crabby.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. He's letting them out, that's why.
Mm-hmm. I heard him. He's tired. Just woke up. Or he didn't want to go?
Runes, get up there, you're next. Come on, Runes, go pee. Go on. Is it topaz which is oranges or the big yellows? Sorry, it looks orange. They are orange. Well, this probably is topaz. It looks orange. So instead of calling it the real name, I'm going to call it what it looks like. So it's orange. Why do I have 4 left?
They go in the center. Oh no, that one has 4 centers over there. Isn't it here? They go in 4 there.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
So let's put those to the side because we'll leave those for later. So we're good there. Now, let's get our big crystal. So the big clear crystal. So our big crystal. Big clear crystal. Those are going to go. Am I still in focus?
Mm-hmm.
So those are going to go right here.
Like she knows she has to go out. No,
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna lay down there. She doesn't want to go.
Nope, she's not. So it's going to go right there. It's going to fit right in there nicely. Yeah, she's not gonna go.
Maybe she did. Maybe she went out first.
Oh, maybe.
Grouse is taking a while.
We all good with the jewels? No, I have an extra one. That has to be an extra. I couldn't have one that goes one. Yeah, so I'm sure that's an extra. Okay, now let's do our big pinks. Let's just pull some over here. And our big pinks are going to go right here. Can they see?
Mm-hmm.
Big pinks are going to go right here. And these jewels are going to match whether you have the first color or this second color. And I wanted to make sure, because I picked them to match the first color. And then when we had to go to the second color, which again, the colors, we could tell by the jewels, they're very much...
Scoot up.
I know.
There you go.
She doesn't have to go, Andy.
Oh, she's coming. Wow, that is so pretty.
It is pretty, isn't it? So when you guys put together your bottom tins, like, you may want to keep one to do with Misty for sure.
Good.
Good night. I think we're going to the casino.
No, we're not, Andy.
Save it for another day, I say.
Okay. What? I'm starting to really think we're not going.
We aren't.
So you may want to save one of your bottoms if you want to jewel it up with Misty.
Look at those two.
But for those of you who do other things to it, I really want to see pictures of it. Okay, so now I want you to go to, you have medium jewels. Here, let me do this. You have medium jewels and bigger jewels in the clear. Here's your smaller jewels. Here's your medium jewels. Smaller jewels, medium jewels. You want your medium jewels. Yep, you want these medium jewels. So not the smaller clears, those medium jewels. Okay. Those are going to go right here.
I am going to go to bed, Penny.
No fun. She's just no fun. I'll work on a card.
There's a lot of jewels on this one.
There is. There actually is a lot of jewels on all of them.
Just wondering when the jewel color chart is coming out.
Yeah, I want to start working on that right after adhesive week.
skipped one.
I thought I did. And I'm missing one, which means it's in here. Or I put a small one. That's why I have an extra one of those. Because I put a small one, not a 5 up there. Yep, it's right there. This is a 4. I don't have an extra. So this is the 5,
Good
which
eye.
I thought was extra. And then this is the little guy. Perfect. Okay. So that one is done. So I just got to put my 3 layers on the bottom and I'll be done with that. But let's put that to the side. Let that dry. And then let's pull this one into play. Okay. Okay. So this one gets same top. So let's put, and if you already have this on the lid, just take your lid off. So this one goes on just like so. And I know I'm out of camera, I just want to make sure I'm in the middle. Okay, so that goes on right in the middle. And then I'm going to just keep that there and let that dry. And you'll know why here in a second, okay? So this is where I need my other 4 oranges that we had left over. And they're going to go in these corners right here. But let that middle one dry. Put that on right smack dab in the center. Whoops.
Penny says, darn you gals and your sparkly jeweled up cards. Now I'm obsessed. And the hubster isn't too thrilled, but he started tolerating my obsession more since he realized this open heart surgery is very serious and he might lose me.
Okay.
Oh, don't
It's
talk
terrible.
like
Don't say like that.
that.
Here I have a piece of hair on my katana. Can you grab that?
Crozzle. Is it gone?
Yes.
You're everywhere, Crozzy.
Okay. So yellow's there. Then we're going to go to the pinks, which I believe is a Pat Pedastia. And those are going to go on the corners of all these. Which they match great. And then before we get too far away from the middle, we need to add some smaller jewels in the middle. Okay, and let me show you how we're going to do these smaller jewels. So let me see, bear with me for a second. Let me see if I can get, and I know I have to focus it. Whoops. Is that going to do it?
There
Oh,
it is.
yes. Okay, so there's my middle, okay? So I'm really focused on my middle. So I'm going to put, let me see if I could show you this. I'm going to put, this is the done one. We're going to put a ring around those big jewels right there. But in order to make that somewhat even, we're going to use these things that are already down there, these points. So I'm going to use these points that are down there. And I'm not going to really get right up against that crystal because I don't want to get glue on it. But I'm going to stay around that circle. And I'm just going to pick up my small crystal and put it down. And then push it against the big jewel. Because you want to put it down and then push it against so you have no glue.
Just thinking out loud and wondering if there's
Squeezing
going
out.
to be glossy accents in the adhesive seal.
I would say probably not. Okay. Okay, so now I want to do this in between. I'm going to stay on the circle because, again, that's where I want to put my glue. So I'm going to hit this on there and then just push it up. And then if you did that right, those should be evenly spaced. Just push it up. Because if you try to do a circle yourself, no way. Just not going to do it. So that should be your perfect circle. Just like so. And I know it was like so crystallized and it's really right on top of it, but okay, do we see that? Okay, I'm going to go back up with the camera.
Are those 3mm? They
Yes.
look huge zoomed in.
Yep, nope, they're 3mm. Let's do that. Definitely 3mm. Okay, so my next one, I should go back a little bit out. Let me go out a little bit more. There we go. So my next one I'm going to do is the one that looks like that citrus yellow. I do too, Penny. So I'm going to get the citrus yellow in here. Okay. And these are going to go on these big fat loops right here. So 1, 2, 3. We'll go all the way around. One, 2, 3. Perfect. 4, 5, 6. Seems like we're going to run out of jewels, doesn't it? 7, 8. 7, 8. Okay. Now, the next ones are going to go right. There's really no place to put them. They're going right here in the middle of that bottom layer where that top layer's tip is. So same color. Can they see where I'm going?
Penny says, I might be using more glossy accents than necessary.
Try not to. It's really just a dab. Oops. Okay. And that will be the end of those. That color. Now, I did use some more of these small white ones. Same place, but whoops, same place, but just right here, where like the two quote unquote leaves come together. Justine, don't you think my hand would look cool hitting the lottery machine? The slot machine with this big
Hit
ring on?
the lottery machine.
The slot machine.
Have fun, Jenny. Why can't you just take Andy tomorrow? Well, you know he wants to go. He loves going.
No, he doesn't.
He does love it.
I gotta make a card.
Then you can make your card tonight and him tomorrow. That easy. Penny said, don't
Okay.
say that 3 times, but I don't know what times. Fast 3 times. I forget what you were saying.
Okay, so that's it there. Boy, that looks horrible on that picture.
She said, you'll get your
But
tangled
It
tongue.
does look so much nicer, as you know, in person. Okay, last one. Last one. This is a fun one. Well, not that the other ones weren't fun. But I love this one because I almost screamed when this happened. Look, this, that middle gets that big honking chessboard that fits it perfectly. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Let me bring it to me so I make sure it's centered. Because it really is far away from me. But yeah, look at that. Fits it perfectly. I loved it. Okay. So now let's go to our black, which I think is going to be our grayish. Is that what it says? And I want you to put the black in every single tip of your yellows. So top tip and that bottom tip. Top tip and the bottom tip. It's not bottom, it's the first top 2 layers.
Hey, Scratchy.
My mom is so lucky she's working tomorrow. I would be dragging her.
Wowza, that center crystal looks so awesome.
I know, it really does. Trust me, when I stuck it on there, I was like, oh, that's it.
Look at
Can't see. I'm
you just saw that
concentrating.
scratching, and all of a sudden, Crosby's hair is just
Oh,
flowing through here.
yeah, that's how it gets on my katana tip.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still on screen?
Mm-hmm. I see you, stinker.
Okay. What are you looking at?
Crosby's under here.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm. Hi, babe.
I thought he went left.
Mm-mm. Oops, looking for something to eat. Hmm? Stinker.
I think everyone's doing jewels, huh?
Good boy.
Okay. So that's on. Now we have our pinks. Our pinks, this is pretty important. Don't screw this up. Our pinks are going to go on one layer. And they're going to go on this big layer right here. This big thick bottom layer. That big petal right there. So not the little one, but just right here. Whoops. And this is Parapodacea, I'm pretty sure. It's written on your list. We like finished these.
Hmm.
Now with that fabric tape you could just run that around your tin. But honestly, I really think that you have other things that you could put on your tin. That really was just an add-on. So you guys had something if you didn't want to look through stuff, but I'm telling you, if you have a book, take a quote out of a book. Type a quote out of your computer. I mean, anything. Just wrap it around that tin. Okay. And the last, believe it or not, are going to be these little guys, and they go on the tips of both bottom layers. So mine is this green, and then this brown.
That's just straight crystal.
Mm-hmm. To finish it off.
Do you have the bottom with the tape you can show us?
No, but I could stick it on there real quick. It's not a big deal. No.
Lost one?
Mm-hmm. Saved.
Penny says, I have tons of stickers or ephemera I could put on this.
Yep. Everybody does. Use your sticker maker, that X sticker maker. Ugh. I have a piece of hair right here. Here, I have a piece of hair that's in between those. Please. Did you get it out?
Mm-hmm.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Best part of the entire class.
Jules?
Yep. And before I sign off, I'll show you how I put that tape on, although it's pretty darn easy.
Penny says, I probably have more than most as I used to own a scrapbook store. Do you have any
I didn't know that.
Do you have any extra travel pop dotties?
I
I think we have some.
think so too. I think they're on the website, aren't they?
I don't know. I think so.
Who asked that?
Karen Plumley?
I thought it was almost done, but I saw those jewels sitting there.
Look at that middle jewel shining on the screen. Karen says, I couldn't find them.
Karen, why don't you just email me? Geez, after a while. Look at that, all those jewels. Perfect. Oh, I spoke too soon.
You sure?
Yep,
Sure it's there somewhere.
I'm sure it is too. It's probably stuck to my black pop dots. I'm sure it is too, Justini. Okay. So let's go back up to Craft Cam. Now, if I was going to put Let me get this out of here so it could dry. So if I was
Is
gonna
that
put,
craft jam?
yeah.
Oh.
So if I was gonna put my my fabric tape on here, I'll show you what. Well, let me show you my thought process first. So I originally thought that you could, put some up here, or you could put it all the way down here. Just run it all the way around because it's adhesive backed. We can always stick it on.
Crystal says, I have a kit to mail back to you. I will mail an extra kit back when we're off the boat.
Why does she have an extra kit?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know oh, now it makes sense. Fabric tape.
So I'm not gonna pull this because if I pull this, I'm gonna distort it. So I'm gonna guide it. Don't pull it, just guide it. Because it will distort it.
Night, Stacy.
So if you have nothing, you could definitely use this. And you have a ton of this. This fabric tape you could decorate forever. You could use this on a bunch of cards. Now, when I get to here, I'm going to pull this up. And I'm going to cut this. Well, I'm going to cut again now because that's what I was trying to avoid. I want a nice cut. So it lays down nicely.
I'm short 4 rows peach.
And then this goes right on top of here. Cut that a little bit too short. So you have that. But then I thought, what if, and again, I'm just going to play right now. So that's very good. You could stop right there. You could put that on the bottom. But that would make a very lovely tin decoration if you don't have anything else. But then I thought maybe, let me take this off. What I need those fabric scissors, and I don't have fabric scissors. In fact, I don't even have them. I'm just going to cut pieces like this and just put pieces on like this. And I think, can they see me?
Just scoot up a hair. Yeah.
I think I may like this better. See, I'm not being no rhyme or reason. And I am going underneath, which is thin enough so I can. See how...
Why don't you have fabric scissors?
I don't. I don't know.
We have them at the office though, right?
Uh-huh. Because I don't work with fabric a lot. Again, I'm just going to do it at the bottom. But look, doesn't that look cool like that?
Yeah, I like it better than just going straight around.
So do I. So let's just finish that off. But this is what I thought originally when I thought fabric tape. And again, take it off the bottom. And it's still gonna lay flat. Yeah, that looks much nicer, doesn't it? It's fun. And then, whoops. And then that's where that didn't take too well. So I'll put that right there. Put that under.
Love that.
I do too. This is what I envisioned. And again, it's thin enough, so you're just taking it right down the bottom, you know, through the underneath. And again, you have so much of this. This roll is huge. You are not going to run out of this.
I don't think I've ever seen that pattern of fabric tape before.
Really? Am I still on
Good
screen?
night, Belinda.
Am I
Yes.
almost done. It is pretty cool looking, isn't it?
Think washi tape would work similarly?
Yep, absolutely. The only thing I'd be fearful of with washi tape is that sometimes washi tape does not have a good stick on the bottom. It's just an okay type of thing. So if you have a good, I don't even want to say expensive, but a better kind of washi tape, at least that really has some stick on the bottom, absolutely. Put this here. And I have one little piece shown right there that I need to cover up. Because Justine will see that and say, you need to cover that.
Good night, Claudette. Good night, Brenda.
Just do this. And then if I needed to go back over any of it, I can. Heck, if I even wanted to do on the bottom, I could even do that. There's a little piece right there too. Whoops. Who would have thought you really needed fabric scissors with fabric tape?
Hence the name, Jenny. He reminds me of an old trunk with the places they traveled
I know.
to.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Good night, Cheryl.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. Put my little fabric tape inside there. Maybe that's where I keep my washi tape, my fabric tape.
Oh, boy. I think it looks good.
I do too. I love it, actually.
It actually goes with the
Yeah, I love it.
top. I mean, color-wise.
Yeah, here, feel that. It's pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah.
I like it. So there you go. So you got that, and let me have that other one, please. Got that. We have this. But honestly, I want to see if you guys do your tins. I want to see what you do your tins with. Stick them on the Fanster page. And then for those of you guys who want to wait and then jewel them with Misty, there you go. But I mean, pretty cool. That's pretty cool to put on your craft table, I think. I love it. So, it's awesome. I do like them.
Very nice.
Do you guys love them? I like them. I really do like that. Yeah, do that with your washi tape. I like that. Yeah, I like it all that instead of straight. Okay, so with that said, Tuesday you should have online class 403 come out. 413. I don't know why I could never get those numbers straight. 413. So look for online class 413 by Tuesday. Okay? And then everybody have a good week.
Yes, have a good weekend,
I
everybody.
love that. Okay, that's it. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It's going to take us a second now to find where we are. Nope, we're right there.
That was my job to do.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.